Good morning, folks. I hope you enjoyed that little confusing time warp. We are on lock with the Mayan Bulas. The cubs are present. Let's switch over to the main camera. Well, good morning to you watching. It's a cold winter's morning, but we've been warmed up with the sight of the Mayan Bulas. We made it into the lock, and looks like the 8 cubs are intact over here. They all huddled up together there, enjoying the early morning sun. And luckily for all of us out here in our safari vehicles, the lionesses has moved them further west towards the core area of their territory. They were very close to Kruger National Park boundary in the last 2 days. I'm not sure if any of you can hear the snoring over there, but yeah, some of the lionesses that's snoring away there. And there we thought it's only the male lions that snore, but no. Zoom out a little bit to show you that the lionesses are sleeping towards the right hand side of the cubs. Quite dense over here, the grass cover quite tall. Now the Pride members are really in good shape, guys. They've been feeding well. Every time we found them, you can see they've had a good meal. We haven't seen them feeding like literally on the carcass itself in the last while, but we did see them with bulging bellies.
Good sign.
Great sign, yeah. A crested francolin calling in the distant background. There are 2 new arrivals of yesterday, Timothy and Catherine, joining up from the States, all the way from Washington DC, and this is their first sight of the big cats in the Timbavati, so it's happy days, folks.
Very happy day.
Sorry, Martin, I think I tried to call you on the wrong channel.
That's how you know they're chill.
That's right, well habituated towards the safari vehicles. I mean, this is after all, one of the deadliest things to encounter out here is lionesses with their cubs, but they'll quickly warn you. Lots of agnostic behavior, so the fact that the lionesses are snoring is a great sign. Well, this youngster on the left is looking hungry, constantly watching the lionesses. Cute little yawn. Looks like he might get up and go and investigate for some teats there for a quick suckle. Being close to 6 months, but these guys will be only weaned between 7 and 10 months.
Why, hello. Where's my breakfast?
Yeah, so as the minutes go by, it will warm up slightly, and I bet these big cats will probably remain here, and here by midday they might dot down into the river. But yeah, comfortable daily weather patterns now in winter time, especially for the big cats. They don't have to go seek out too much shade. I actually prefer the sunshine.
I understand.
Who's that calling?
That is a grey go-away bird. Maybe he's spotting the lions. Then go away.
Copy, thank you.
Managed to get a little bit more to their northeastern side. A little bit of a tight squeeze there. See, despite the lionesses snoring earlier on, guys, they're still aware of what's happening around them. You know, things can change rapidly out here.
Gotta be careful.
And like I've said earlier on, before we came into the sighting, infanticide is a regular thing that happens in the lion world. So if new males had to come in, these lionesses will be at risk of losing their cubs. So when they're sleeping, every now and then you'll see how they lift up their heads just to scan and survey their surroundings. What a privilege to sit with these lions, wild lions in the greater Kruger. A beautiful winter's morning. One of these gigantic senior lionesses of the Mayambula pride, using her sister as a pillow, adding to that strengthening of the pride. They've got a very close bond. To give you all an idea that we are having the full bushveld experience over here. We are in between the bush itself while viewing these lions. And the proximity from the big cat from the vehicle, and the lovely smile of Mr. Wati up front. How are you doing, Mr. Wati? Speaking in his very infamous Madiba voice there. Yeah. Nice lion sighting this morning, eh? Yeah. Yeah, well done. Thanks, Lawrence. So just in a directional context, about 3 to 4 kilometers to the east, maybe a little bit less, 2 to 3 kilometers to the east, they were during the last 2 days, and the lionesses decided to bring them back towards the Mashaton River, which is after all part of the core area of their territory. So they probably went out to go scan that area for good plains game, hunting opportunities, but they did decide to bring their cubs back towards an area which they know all too well. Good for us, as it was quite tense moments there on the Kruger boundary, and that's, the bittersweet thing of being in these open systems. You might never see these animals again, and you might see new faces every day. But not this time. Well, it was superb catching up with these lions, especially in these early morning light. A little bit of interaction, suckling, snoring, it's all there. And from the Timbavati Game Reserve, I'm Christof Schoeman. I'll guide you on the next occasion with the next big cat update or sighting. Thanks for watching, folks. Catch you next time. Cheers.